Community Christmas Parade for 2021. I'm Ashlyn Johnson for the City of Valdosta.
And I'm Kyle Clark, City of Valdosta intern.
And right now the parade is just coming into downtown. We have the Valdosta Police Department leading the parade with lights and sirens, so it is lit up through downtown right now.
And it's a very exciting moment, guys. We see all the sirens and the lights. It's pretty cool.
You said this is your first parade?
Yes, this is my first parade.
Awesome.
And I'm very excited for this parade because, who doesn't love a good Christmas parade?
I know, and there's a really big turnout this year, so we're super excited to see all the people.
Did you have over 100 applicants?
Yeah, over 100 people enter the parade. So right now we have the police chief coming through downtown, Police Chief Leslie Manahan, and she is leading the parade. So this parade is put on by the City of Valdosta, Valdosta Main Street, and the Osipi Temple every single year. All the funds from this go to a local nonprofit. So that's pretty cool. I think
that's just an amazing idea and an amazing thing that Valdosta does because it's in the Christmas spirit to give back to those who are less fortunate.
Yes, for sure.
Oh, wow.
So this is Mayor Scott James Matheson. He has a vehicle that was provided by Griffin Automotive on North Valdosta Road, and he is with his family members. So the Matheson family is currently riding through downtown.
Look at them go.
They decorated that pretty nice.
I know, it is really nice. I love the candy canes.
Yeah. I can hear the fire department, so I know they're coming through. That looks like the battalion chief. And the Grand Marshals are coming through. So this year's super, super special. The Grand Marshals are SGMC nurses. So this year, as we were still battling the COVID pandemic, it was so important to honor these Grand Marshals. So the first one is Anna Parks, and she is an ER nurse.
The second one is Lydia Baldwin. She's on the COVID floor.
And then we have Carmen Morrison. She's also on the COVID floor. So again, we just want to say thank you to these nurses who work tirelessly day in and day out to provide service to our community and make sure that they stay healthy and safe.
And we just want to thank all of our first responders for helping us through the COVID-19 pandemic. We wouldn't have made it through without you guys.
Definitely not. You sure can't miss them when they're coming through. They're so
Not
loud.
with these sirens.
Awesome. I love all the lights. So this year, the theme is musical notes and holiday floats. So it's going to be definitely a good one because I think we'll see a lot of traditional holiday floats, but then we'll also see a lot of like music and things like that. So that'll make it fun for the crowd.
It's going to be a lot of creativity.
Yeah. And it looks like we have Lowndes County Fire coming through now. It's always good to see our public safety participate in the parade. I think they are always a crowd favorite.
I know, but those sirens, you can't help but just look at them.
I know. The kids love the lights. All right. Next one is South Georgia Classic Car Club. That's a really cool old fire truck. I love
know. It's very original. I like it.
It is. That's awesome. Very neat. I love how they put all the lights on the front of it. That's super cool.
It is. And it's very unique because you don't see too many fire trucks like these anymore. Oh, and the kids all on the back of it.
They look like they're having a blast.
Yeah, they look like they're having a great time.
looks like more of the classic car club. That is a cool ride right there.
That is a classic.
Yes. They don't make our cheap cars like that anymore. Very cool. So we have some judges up here with us too. So they'll actually be judging the different floats that come through tonight, and they will announce the winners at the next council meeting. So I always love to see like who wins, and
you know, trying to give them like a excitement for next semester because they gotta step up their game because we want to be first place.
It's definitely a competition for sure. So more from the classic car club. I love that tree in the back.
I know.
That's awesome.
It's very festive. I love all of the lights and the decorations. You can tell they put in a lot of work.
Yes. These cars are always a big hit. I love just to see how they're fixed up and still in great shape. Looks like more from the classic car club. That's a cool ride.
Yeah.
I think that's a kid crowd favorite.
Definitely. It's giving me like Back to the Future vibes.
Yeah.
I love it.
Look at the flame on the back. That's
neat.
neat.
That's unique right there. I'm going to say that this is going to be a favorite with the kids.
Yeah. And they're playing music.
Oh, and it's Batman. Can't forget about that. It's apparently a Batman car. I love it.
It's just cool to see this many people in downtown again. You know, we are so grateful that we have many, many participants this year. That is awesome. So this parade actually starts at Woodrow Wilson near SGMC. So it takes a pretty long time for them to get into downtown, but it's always fun down here because you've got the lights, you've got the atmosphere of downtown, and then you can stay and shop downtown and eat downtown.
Not only that, and all the food that they have. I know I saw a couple of people walking around with the funnel cake, and that looks delicious. So.
Yes, that funnel cake is very good. So you can just make a night of it. Definitely a family night. So I know we touched on it earlier, but I was just going to circle back to the SGMC nurses. I think that's so awesome that we were able to bring them as Grand Marshals. I know we couldn't fit all of them on a fire truck, but if we could, I would love to do that because they all are so deserving.
They're very deserving because, I mean, they're taking care of us. They're helping getting us healthy. And really with the COVID-19 pandemic, it really shows how hard they work and how much we appreciate them.
Yes. And I know they were super excited to ride on the fire truck. That's always a fun time.
I mean, yeah, who wouldn't love riding on a fire truck? That's pretty cool.
So it's definitely exciting. And I'm glad I was telling you a little bit earlier about being back to normal and having more than 100 entries this year. But that's a big deal.
Especially after last year where we didn't have that many entries
we had
due to the pandemic. But having that over 100, it just shows how good of a community that we can bring people together.
Oh, yeah.
And it just shows that they're just one big happy community and family.
Yeah, and it's great to see the turnout. Like, I mean, I see all sorts of ages. It's great. I'm glad that so many people came out tonight and that we're able to do this in a safe way.
Especially for the kids, because, you know, it's some kids, this is their first parade or first Christmas.
Yeah.
So it's something exciting, and it's new traditions for maybe if it's your first time coming, and this could be your annual thing that you do.
I've seen all sorts of people dressed up. Some have like really cute little dresses on, and then some people are rocking the PJs.
I love the pajamas.
I love it.
I see a lot of kids in their pajamas, and I love that for them.
Hey, it's going to be a long night, so they might be ready for bed afterwards.
You're just like, you know what, afterwards, you're not just straight to the bed, to the bed.
This is awesome. And I love downtown. Have you been able to see the Christmas lights and everything put up? I know, so our public works and our engineering departments work super, super hard to do that. It takes them about 2.5 weeks to put all the decorations up. So it's definitely a big undertaking.
I love Christmas decorations. I don't even wait till after Thanksgiving to put them up. They go up immediately, and in November.
I know it takes all of me to wait until after Thanksgiving to put it up, but it looks beautiful downtown.
It does. It looks amazing.
This year we wrapped the trees, so the tree trunks are wrapped, so when you drive through Patterson Street and Ashley Street, it's all lit up, and it's beautiful. So we're just really excited. And I think this year I'm seeing more lights on floats, so I do like that.
I do like that. I've seen like all the lights, and they're different colors. Some of them are just green. Some of them are maybe blue and red, but they're all just so creative.
Yeah, definitely. And like we said, all the money from this goes to a nonprofit. So in past years, we've been able to make a huge impact with the money raised from this. So in a year like this year, when we have more than 100 entries, that's a lot of money when you talk about it.
Especially during the holiday season, where some people might need it more than others.
Yeah, and it's definitely a good little surprise for the charity that gets chosen. So the parade committee is made up of city employees, the Ossipee Temple. They've got a few other people on it as well. So it's just a good collaborative effort that they sit down and they're able to pick that charity. But we'll also announce the winners of the parade float contest. So right now we've got some awesome judges next to us judging the parade float. And I don't know how they're doing it because they're going to have a tough time.
They're going to have a very tough time because just from what I've seen, ooh, not going to lie, the first couple ones are kind of hard to beat. But, you know, I hope everybody gives it their best shot.
Yep, I'm excited. And my favorite part about the parade is the bands. I'm super excited.
I love
this
the
will
bands.
be your first one, so
yep,
you'll be able to see the bands. But it's cool
bands.
just to see them marching. Like, it's such a talent. So.
It's such a, I don't know which instrument is my favorite. I got to say trumpets.
Yeah.
Trumpets and tubas, they're my favorite. And I love seeing the bands.
Oh, yeah. So this is awesome. We're so excited that we are able to put this on again this year. And it's a big community effort. I'm glad we were able to fit the football game in today, too, and the parade. So BSU, go Blazers. We're so excited.
That's amazing. So we have the Blazers football game, and now we have our Christmas parade. So it's all around been a really amazing day.
Yeah, that's awesome. I can hear some, but I don't see any yet. So I'm hoping that we can see some more floats. We actually, this year, I think it'll be, I know they've done it in years past, but they had the 5K beforehand. So that was really cool to watch the runners start from downtown. They ran all the way down Patterson Street, and they finished back into downtown, and everybody was dressed up.
It was really amazing because it was people of all ages.
Yeah.
I saw a little girl who couldn't have been more than 10, and she was running her heart out, and that really touched me. I was like, good job on you.
Yeah. I know. I wish I ran the 5K before this, but I was eating the funnel cake. So
you know, it takes a lot of energy, and those people who did do the 5K, that's really amazing on them that they were able to come out and just join as a community. And I saw some of them; they were dressed up, so that was really fun.
Yeah, it is super fun. Everybody gets into it. I love the community spirit that we have here, so it's great.
It was a good turnout for the 5K.
Yeah, and this year. We've had a full day. So we had kids crafts on the lawn this morning. So I've seen a bunch of families that were down here this morning and they're back out here tonight. So it's been a long day, but such a fun day. It gets you in the community holiday spirit.
It really does.
It sounds like, I hope that's a band because it sounds like it and I'm super excited for it. This is going to be awesome.
And who doesn't love a good band?
Yes. Looks like it is the band. So I know we had Valdosta, Lowndes County, and Lanier County participating this year, but this looks like the Valdosta Wildcat Band.
They look amazing.
They look awesome. one thing we can say in South Georgia is that we have some pretty awesome bands.
That was amazing.
Yes. So I know they practiced for this parade, and they always love to participate in it. It's such a great time. And again, that was the Valdosta Wildcats.
It looked very nice in there, black and gold.
So they did a great job. All right, and the Valdosta High School band boosters are going through now. And next up is Wild Adventures. So they are such a great community partner and such a great asset to have in our community. So we are so happy to see them back. They always have an amazing, amazing float. Look at all the lights on that.
Oh, wow. That is amazing.
That is awesome. They even brought the gator.
With the magical dueling pianos.
Yes. Very cool. They definitely match the theme.
They definitely match the theme, for real.
I love it. And so I'm excited this year, and one thing people, don't remember is that we are able to pass out candy again this year, which is always a crowd favorite for the kids.
I think the kids, they all just bomb rush, and they're just like, candy, candy, candy.
Yep. And so this looks like the Jeep Club. And there are lots and lots of Jeeps that everybody decorates. That one's really cool.
Oh, wow. That one is very cool.
I love it. This one is by far the most decorated that I've seen so far.
Definitely is. Now that is dedication right there.
So the name of this organization is just Jeepin'. And so they do a lot in the community. They do some fundraisers that raise money for nonprofits. So they're really, really active. So it's good to see them be a part of the parade as well. I love that yellow Jeep. That's awesome.
It's good to see everybody come out just to support the community and just overall have fun.
Yes, it's definitely a fun night. We are continuing the Jeep Club riding through downtown. And so this parade's super long. Earlier we were talking about waiting for them to get into downtown. It took about 30 to 40 minutes for them to get into downtown. So it's definitely one of our longest parades that we've had in the most recent years, but we're excited that people are participating again and really getting into the holiday spirit.
I think they were super excited after last year where they had a limited number of participants. So I think everybody came and everybody's showing out.
And this is the Valdosta Shrine Club riding through. I love how everybody's got their Jeeps decorated with lights. That's awesome.
I think that's the theme of this year, lights.
Yes,
lights, and more lights.
Well, the more lights, the better. Especially when it gets dark early this time of year.
They look
and it
beautiful.
Really lights up downtown.
And you can hear the Christmas music coming from the car, so
yes,
it's really getting you in the holiday spirit.
Oh, yeah. That was one of my favorite parts when we chose the theme this year. Is I was like, I love all the music, so I'm excited that holiday musical notes will be part of it. We have the Mix 95.7. have some floats coming through downtown now, so I'm super excited to see all the creativity this year.
Oh, wow.
And it looks like Bouncin' Balloons is who we just saw go through.
Oh, they have the Disney characters.
Yes. I love all their costumes. That's
I know.
awesome.
I love that.
And now we have the Lanier County Marching Band going through. So one thing we like to remind people is that the parade is actually called the Greater Valdosta Christmas Parade. So really it opens it up to all the counties around us to be able to participate in this and really join together and unite during the holiday season. So it's really cool to see Lanier County participate with their band.
Yes, you could tell they worked hard and their music was crisp and it sounded amazing.
Yes. And the Corvette Club is coming up next. So I'm excited. I love to see the Corvettes. They've got kind of older model Corvettes and some new ones as well usually, so it should be awesome to see them.
I see they have the red Corvette.
I know.
Festive.
I love it. So people were down here. I know y'all were down here really early setting up.
We got here around 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
And by 3 o'clock, people were already here sitting down with their chairs. They were trying to get a good seat.
This is so awesome. So give us a little bit of background information for anybody that's going to be viewing. So this is y'all's class that's doing this, right?
This is the Valdosta State University's mass media program.
Cool.
We're comprised of a various classification. We're all freshmen, sophomore, juniors, and seniors, and we just partnered with the city to help out with recording the parade so that if you couldn't make it to the parade itself, you can still view it online.
Yeah, well, we are so fortunate to be able to partner with you all, and it is such a great experience. And I think it'll be great for the community to be able to watch it as well.
And then you could see it, and they could be like, wow, we missed such a great event. We definitely have to mark our calendars for next year.
And some people go back and watch it and see the competition on the Christmas floats. We've got 99.5 Kicks Country coming through. They definitely got the music cranked up.
But that's to be expected. I mean, come on now. Who doesn't love a good country music?
Yeah. I love all the wreaths that they have on the front of their cars. That's awesome.
And they're all different colors, so that's very nice.
Yeah, so that was the Cody store that was going through. And the Cody store says, Merry Christmas to everybody and have a safe and prosperous New Year.
I see we have the Zaccadoos coming through. We have the Burritos Mexican Grill. They want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holiday, and they want to thank everyone for their business.
And next up we have 244 Taxi coming through. 244 Taxi offers wheelchair transportation for residents, and they have for decades, and they're serving all of the citizens anytime, anywhere. You just call 244 Taxi.
The corner of North Patterson Street, just seeing how the atmosphere is out here. What's your name? Who am I speaking with?
Kalia Martin.
All right, Kalia Martin, what has been your favorite float so far out here?
I would say the one when they had threw out the candy.
Threw out the candy? That's what definitely made your day. That was it, right there.
Yeah.
And what's your favorite thing about Christmas?
That you get to get presents and that it's all about love.
Love, and that's what we're all out here for. Reporting live for News Valdosta, this is Greenwood Sanders.
Okay.
Thank you, Cam. And now we have floats still coming through downtown. Beautifully decorated. I've seen some great ones so far.
I know. I've seen some wreaths. We've seen some reindeer, and we've
We
definitely
sure
seen
have.
a lot of Christmas trees.
Oh, yeah. And, you know, this takes like weeks and weeks of effort.
So it's really nice to see that everybody, they put in all the effort to decorate their cars or their vehicles and just show that they're really trying to get everybody in the Christmas spirit.
I love the crowd that we have downtown, too. You can see the streets are lined and they are full with people. So this is Gamma Lambda Kappa.
This is the Gamma Lambda Kappa Sorority Inc. The founder is Lavreen Foster, and they just want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holidays.
And this looks like the Mildred Hunter Center Marching Pride drill team that's coming right behind them. The Mildred Hunter drill team teaches discipline, builds self-esteem, and motivates young men while teaching them military commands in an ROTC style setting. I love to see that. That's awesome. The Mildred
That's
Hunter
amazing.
Center is such a good organization, and the LPRA offers so much for the kids in our community, so this is awesome to see them participate as well. And it looks like right behind them is the Beat 1079.
Next up, we have the Women of Worship. The Women of Worship are taking the next step, and their float looks amazing. Again, this is the Women of Worship.
I love the lights and the blue on that float. Silver and
love
blue
it.
always looks so pretty this time of year. So this is Rowan's Children Consignment and Boutique. 2nd and 3rd grade cheerleaders from Pine Grove Elementary are sponsored by Rowan's Children's Consignment.
And next up, we have the Moody Air Force Base Fire and Emergency Services.
That looks like a fun float.
It definitely does.
I love that. And the United States Space Force as well.
They're looking very festive in their blue lights.
This time of year, we always like to say thank you to those men and women who serve our nation and the jobs that they do every single day.
Especially during the holiday season when we know that they sometimes have to be away from their family. So we just want to thank them for all their hard work and their service.
Definitely. And then next up is Dove Barbershop. Friendly, clean, prompt, appointment basis only. Give them a phone call at 229-444-2924 for an appointment.
And next up, we have the Greenwood Baptist Church. Greenwood Baptist Church presents Waiting for Christmas, Then and Now. What happened on a silent night 2,000 years ago is still a matter of great excitement today.
And behind them, we have the South Georgia Regional Library. And the South Georgia Regional Library is located at 2906 Julia Drive. And they also have their new traveling library in the parade, which is super, super cool. And they have a social media page, so make sure to follow them on social media.
Next up, we have the Valdosta YMCA Gymnastics. The YMCA Gymnastics program has been established for 35 years. The Y has a 1,400 square foot air-conditioned facility with a full viewing spectator area. The Y offers classes and activities for children ages 12 months to 17 years of age. Classes include parent, child, preschool, tumbling, and a competitive girls team. Special events include parties, kids' night out, Friday frolics, holiday and summer camps, and field trips. Please visit the ValdostaYMCA.org for more information. Look at them flip.
I know. That's awesome that they can do that in the middle of the road. They make it look so easy.
They make it look so easy and graceful.
And I love the sparkles. They glow under the holiday lights.
They definitely do.
And behind them, it looks like is the Silver Sneakers. So lots of YMCA participation this year. And we have Sun Pro Solar. Sun Pro Solar is located at 1647 Clay Road. They have 2 floats in this year. So they've got 2 trucks decorated with lights.
And next up, we have the ATA Performance Martial Arts. ATA Performance Martial Arts has been in Valdosta since 1983. Master Mitchell Church has 3 locations, Valdosta, Tifton, and Sylvester. Performance Martial Arts has trained over 300 state champions and 45 world champions. This amazing academy and the instructors can help you improve your body and mind by helping you grow self-confidence, self-awareness, and self-control. Ages 3 and up are welcome to be a part of the Performance Martial Arts family.
That right there was very impressive.
I know. I always love martial arts. It takes a lot of dedication and hard work to be able to do the things they do.
I loved hearing the crowd cheer him on as he was doing that. That was pretty awesome.
You know, they're very excited to see all the floats come through.
Yes. They all look so good now. I don't know how these judges are going to judge. And
they look so very
Martial
happy,
Arts
and their
coming
float,
through with their float, so that's awesome.
Their float is very festive.
We've had a lot of walking groups this year, which is really good to see. That's a long walk, by the way.
That's a long walk, which really shows a lot of dedication. 'Cause to walk that long, they're really excited.
All the little ones standing by to watch the parade. I know this has to be super exciting for them because this means it's closer to Santa coming.
And definitely, I mean, kids, they love Christmas, so this parade signifies that Santa Claus is coming to town. So.
He is. He's actually going to be here tonight, which is pretty cool. He's at the ends of the parade, so stay tuned for that. And now we have St. Paul Grand Lodge coming through. St. Paul Grand Lodge says they are striving to be good stewards of the community. That's a neat vehicle right there behind them.
Right? It's decorated very nicely.
He's even got the helmet and everything for it. That's pretty cool looking.
That's dedication. And I know the kids, they love Batman, and they're handing out candy, so this is probably one of the favorites.
Yes. I love this float that's coming through now. I like how they put the brick on the side of it to make it look like a brick.
Not only that, you can tell they're all wearing Christmas sweaters, so that's amazing.
And I see the Grinch right there behind them.
And next up, we have the Langdale Fuel Company. Langdale Fuel Company, serving you since 1962 for all your gasoline, diesel, race gas, and lubricant needs.
They really went all out with the light.
Did.
That's pretty neat.
Oh, and they're also handing out T-shirts, so that's amazing.
That's always a way to win the crowd over, is handout. And it looks like Dana Fudge Mobile Detailing is behind them. We've seen the Grinch a lot. I love that.
I love that. all these folks are really getting the people into the Christmas spirit.
Yes. I'm enjoying listening to all the holiday music, too. That's always a fun time. He's on skates. He's skating the whole way.
I love that.
And then we have Sheriff Polk that is escorting, it looks like the Lowndes High band. I love their outfits.
I love the outfits. You're very much Christmas vibes, and I love the Santa Claus hats. And they just look all around. They just look very professional and good.
And we've now heard from the 3 bands that were in the parade, and they all did such a great job. I know that they spent lots of time preparing for this, and the community is definitely appreciative when we can hear the chants and cheers from the crowd.
And they all look like they just had a very good time.
Yes. And this is fun. You know, they play a lot of times at football games and things like that, and I know that that's always a good time when the community comes together for those, but I think this is such a great atmosphere, so I know they always enjoy this as well. Looks like JL Lomax. Students coming through as a walking group. JL Lomax Schools wishes you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I love their outfits. That's so awesome.
Very festive. I love the little elf they have going on. And it's always good to see the kids participate in the parade.
Yes, definitely. Did you fix it? And that looks like JL Lomax About Club.
Oh, and we have another Grinch.
Very cute. Looks like that is Woods Lawn Care and Pressure Washing.
Oh, look like they're coming from the North Pole.
Yes, I love it. That is so cute. And they have matching shirts. This looks like Tiny Tots Tumbling Bus. And next up is the Ymca. And that looks like it's the San Judas Mexican restaurant. They wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And they are located at 4333 Bemis Road. And Sons of Ymca's commander was also ahead of them. You need me? Look at this.
Oh, wow. This is a
So
nice
they took
one.
a semi Davis Transport out of Quitman, Georgia. That is awesome. I love how they decorated that. That's really
I
creative.
love how they
And they
decorated
can fit so many people on it as well. I love the little lights that look like lollipops.
I love that. And the Christmas tree on top is
Yes,
just very
that is
festive.
so cute. So planning for this parade is like an all-day event. Our engineering department has to block off the roads, and our public safety folks have to come set up and make sure that it's safe for everybody. So it really is a team effort to be able to put this parade on, but it is such a good time, and I'm so glad that we're able to do it. Again, it's a partnership between the City of Valdosta and Valdosta Main Street and the Ossipee Temple. And Valdosta Main Street, their primary responsibility, they're a two-person team, and they are all things downtown. So, of course, this is one of their main events throughout the year just because it comes through the heart of downtown. And all the money from this event goes to a nonprofit that will be decided by the parade committee. Again, it will be the Ossipee Temple and the Main Street staff that decide that, but it's such a great donation that goes towards a local organization at the end of the year. And really, it's a good holiday surprise for them.
It really is, especially because the holiday season is supposed to be the season of giving.
Yeah.
So for the proceeds to go to a nonprofit organization, is I really think it shows the essence of the Christmas spirit.
Definitely. And how has it been your first parade so far? We're about halfway through. How's it been?
My first parade, this has been amazing. I've seen so many creative floats, and you can tell that the people, they put in a lot of work and that they're very proud of the things they produce.
Definitely. And it looks like we've got another float coming into downtown. I can hear the horns and the music, so that's awesome. It is Omega Sci-Fi Fraternity. And that looks awesome. And another big truck coming through. I love this. That's so creative. I definitely wouldn't have thought to do that, but I love that because you can fit so many people on there and really decorate it well.
Next up, we have the Kids Are Kids Learning Academy. Kids Are Kids Learning Academy is located at 2900 North Oak Street. It serves students ages 6 weeks to 12 years old. Kids Are Kids just recently received their 2-star quality rating in only 1 year in business.
They definitely took the theme into account when they were decorating that. I love the musical notes that they added to it. It's very cute. And behind them, we have All Time Ministries. All Time Ministries would like to wish everyone a happy holiday. I love the reindeer. That's awesome. That's a big reindeer.
And the Christmas music. Of course, we have to have the Christmas music playing.
It looks like they had to spend some time working on that float. That is all handmade, and it's beautiful. And next up behind them, we have Spell Pump Service. That is a neat float.
We see all the Disney characters.
It says the Lowndes High School off Broadway. I think it's pretty fun when you get to dress up for the Christmas parade, too.
And we're seeing all of our favorite characters.
Definitely. Looks like next up we have the Boy Scouts. Boy Scouts of America is a youth program that allows our youth to grow strong moral values and build forever life skills. If you want to join, visit beascout.org today. I love the Grinch theme that everyone's doing this year. That's one of my favorite holiday movies.
I think it's one of my favorite holiday movies, too. It really shows. It's hilarious, number
Yes,
one.
it's definitely funny.
Next up, we have the Sea Scout Ship 5978. South Georgia Council Sea Scout Ship, just like Boy Scouts, just everything on the water.
Very cool. And behind them is the Alpha Alpha Tau Christian Sorority. One thing I've definitely noticed is that we have so many organizations in our community that look to help the youth. Mm-hmm. So that's awesome. No matter where you look, you can find one. And so it's so important that, you start young with those values.
Because the youth are the future of our country, so it's very good that the Valdosta community, it really shows that they want to help those youth, they want to grow and enrich them.
Yes. And we have different pageant queens coming through. I love that. I love all the crowns and the glitter and everything. That's awesome. And they're all together on one float, which is so fun. So like we said earlier, we have over 100 different entries this year, which is definitely up from last year. Last year, like everybody else, we had to adapt and overcome with COVID. So we had to change the Christmas parade a little bit. We live streamed it, and we tried to make it to where everybody could watch it and still be safe and not gather downtown. But we are so happy to see that everybody's taken precautions and we're able to host this event again, because it truly is such a good community effort.
And I think it really just shows how the community, when it comes down to it, we will pull together to, number one, put on a great event, and to number two, to keep everyone safe.
Yes. And so we honored that earlier by having the Grand Marshals be the SGMC nurses. And so earlier we had Anna Parks, who works in the ER. We had Lydia Baldwin, who works on the COVID floor. And we also had Carmen Morrison, who works on the COVID floor as well. And so they're in the fight every single day, battling against COVID and keeping our community safe from everything else as well. So they work day in and day out, and I'm glad we were able to honor them. And they got to ride on the fire truck.
Yes, an amazing experience, and we just want to thank them so much, because without them, who knows where we would be.
Definitely. So that was really fun. We were able to lead the parade with our SGMC staff. I've seen lots of families out tonight. Everybody's really making this a family affair. We got some pets out here as well. We got another float coming through downtown.
So next up, we have the Team Brit Mobile Game Arcade. Team Brit Mobile Game Arcade is a trailer equipped with TVs and video game consoles, bringing fun to your door or any place you want. Book your event today at 229-444-0389 and like us on our Facebook page.
Okay. All right, we're live from North Patterson Street again. What's your name? Can I get your name?
Rex.
Rex. And what's yours?
Gracie.
Gracie. All right, you guys seen a whole bunch of floats, a whole bunch of cars. What's been your favorite so far?
Band.
The band? Why the band?
Music.
Music? All right, that's fun. That's fun. And what's your favorite thing about it? What's your favorite thing about Christmas so far?
Presents.
Presents? That's what it's all about, right? All right. Quick and easy, quick and simple. Back to you guys in the studio. All right, cool.
We are so excited to see more floats coming into downtown right now. We have Drizzy, Dre's, and family just coming through. They are famous for their Drizzy sauce and Drizzy punch. One taste of Drizzy and you will be back. Check us all out around town, spreading good taste the Drizzy way. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool slogan. And it looks like TKO Nissan sponsoring a group walking through. I heard the sirens. I was trying to wait till I could see them. So it looks like that is Moody Fire and EMS Services. We love having Moody participate in this. Having Moody in our community is great. They offer so much, and we are so thankful for the service that they have. So we're excited when we see them participate in the parade as well. That is Moody Fire and EMS Services and Security Forces as well. Next up is the Lowndes County Commissioners. So this is really cool. They actually restored that fire truck.
Wow.
And now they use it for the parade, but it's pretty awesome. Behind them is Lowndes County Public Works. They put in a lot of hours on that float. You can definitely tell.
I love it.
And we have another Lowndes County float coming through. That's pretty cool. They put lights on the dump truck.
I love that.
Got it shining real nice.
I like that everyone's sticking to the theme, and it's very festive. And, of course, the Christmas music.
Yes. I love it. I think everybody this year is using blue lights, which I love because I think that they add so much. Okay, so the next float, you got to keep your eyes on this one because this was last year's parade float winner. Oh. So we know that this is about to be like a really good one. The suspense is real.
This is the one to beat, guys.
Yeah, so this is Ward's Fabulous Lights. And they are fabulous. That is a true effort right there.
Right there.
Lots and lots of lights on that. And I think it's really cool because they make it look like, I mean, that one looks like a truck. That's awesome. Again, that was last year's parade float winner. And so last year was, the theme was Christmas lights and winter nights. And so this year it's musical notes and holiday floats. I always get them tongue-tied because we like to make them rhyme.
Oh, and they have the Star Wars on the back. You know, they probably have a lot of fans.
Very cool. More lights coming behind them. We got lots of sweet treats being handed out, so you know there's lots of goodies out there during the parade.
And next up we have Queens of Grace. Queens of Grace is a pageant and modeling troupe.
I love their shirts. They are so cute. And behind them is Precious Jules Family Daycare. They said, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Precious Jules Family Daycare is jingling into a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. And Precious Jules Daycare is located at 3128 J.C. Shack Road in Valdosta.
And next up we have the Valdosta Bike Center and more. Check out Valdosta Bike Center and more at 1907 Bay Tree Place in Remington for kids' bikes or to treat yourself this holiday season.
Next up is Wintersville Fitness. Swing by Wintersville Fitness, a local and veteran-owned gym at 1711 Norman Drive. They offer group fitness, tanning, personal training, and more.
Next up, we have the Salvation Army. Captains Chris and Tasha Thomas of the Salvation Army.
So if you haven't seen them this holiday season, you definitely will. They are out at lots of different stores doing their Red Kettle campaign. Next behind them is Titletown Titans cheerleading. Look at the little ones. Aw, I love to see all ages come out. And behind them is Santa's Workshop, and that is the Valdosta City Council members. And this float is so awesome. Our city staff actually built Santa's Workshop. They did such an incredible job. It's crazy to me that people can build stuff like this. I like to just stream it, but those guys put in so much effort building that. And our
you can
council
tell
members.
that it looks like, number one, they put in a lot of work to it, and it looks amazing. And you can tell that they're having a really good time up there.
Yes. Our council members always enjoy participating in the parade. It looks like Council Member Vivian Miller Cody, Council Member Ben Norton, and Councilwoman Sandra Tooley. Behind them is Technique Athletes. Technique Athletes is a local youth male training, mentoring, and development organization servicing males from 5 to 18 in the surrounding counties.
And behind them, it looks like we have the Valdosta Utilities Department.
It's amazing what a little bit of lights can do to a truck. I love it. I've heard lots of good Christmas songs coming through downtown, so everyone's definitely fitting with the holiday note.
Spirit, yeah. It looks like we have Miss Georgia.
And then Valdosta State Prison coming through. They have a cute little gingerbread village. It looks like that they decorated. And Delta Iota Delta.
Merry Christmas.
So coming through right now is the Ossipee Temple, and they help the Valdosta Main Street and City of Valdosta put on this parade, and we couldn't be more thankful for all of their hard work that goes into making this parade such a success. Here shortly, we should be able to see Santa.
Yes.
I know that's what all the kids are waiting on.
All the floats we have seen today have been amazing. You can tell that everyone put in a lot of work, and they were truly excited for the event.
I know. I'm interested to see who wins. So at our next council meeting next Thursday, we'll be able to announce the winners at float contest. So it should be a really hard competition. And again, Ossipee Temple coming through downtown, one of the main sponsors of the parade and one of the main organizers of the parade. So big shout out to Ossipee Temple. Thank you for all that you do to put this community event on. Your service is so appreciated. So I see reindeer. I think that means Santa is coming through. So Valdosta Public Works pulling Santa.
Oh, last but certainly not least, we have Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus.
I love it. I'm so glad that they were able to visit.
They visited us all the way from the North Pole, so to wish all the kids in Valdosta a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holidays.
This is definitely the moment that all the kids in the crowd have been waiting for. I know they all have their lists ready for him, and he'll be here shortly. But this year we're so thankful to have Santa and Mrs. Claus. I think in some years we've only been able to get Santa, but this year, that means kids in our community have been extra good this year. And so that, I think, wraps up our parade this year, and we have seen so many great floats so far. So it definitely is going to be a hard choice for the judges to pick, but again, we had over 100 participants this year, and so it was a really big community effort. Definitely.
It really was, and we want to thank everyone for participating and everyone for coming out. We hope you have an amazing night, and we hope to see you again next year.